Glass noodles. Glass noodles are thin, transparent strands made from starch, usually mung bean or sweet potato. When cooked, they turn almost completely see-through and develop a smooth, slightly chewy texture. They've been used in Asian cuisine for centuries, especially in China and Korea. Unlike wheat noodles, they contain no gluten, which gives them their signature clarity. The transparency comes from purified starch molecules that don't scatter light the way proteins do. They easily absorb flavors, making them perfect for soups, stir-fries, and salads. Agar jelly. Agar jelly is a clear, firm dessert made from agar, a substance extracted from red seaweed. It was first discovered in Japan in the 17th century and quickly became popular across Asia. Unlike gelatin, agar sets at room temperature and stays solid even in warm conditions. It's completely plant-based and often used in vegan desserts. The gel forms because agar molecules create a tight network that traps water while remaining transparent. The result is a crystal-clear dessert with a slightly firm, clean bite. Ice apple. Ice apple, also known as tadgola, is a naturally transparent fruit found inside palm trees in South Asia. It looks like a soft, jelly-like orb filled with sweet water. Inside each fruit are translucent seed pockets that resemble clear lychee. It's especially popular in India during summer because of its cooling effect. The high water content and soft cell structure allow light to pass through, giving it that glass-like appearance. Its texture is delicate, slightly slippery, and refreshing. Crystal dumplings. Crystal dumplings are translucent dumplings commonly found in Chinese dim sum. Their wrappers are made using wheat starch or tapioca starch instead of regular flour. When steamed, the starch gelatinizes and turns transparent, revealing the filling inside. Har gow, the famous shrimp dumpling, is a perfect example. The clarity depends on precise temperature control during cooking. Too much heat, and the wrapper turns cloudy. When done right, they have a glossy, almost glass-like finish with a soft, slightly elastic bite. Nata de coco. Nata de coco is a chewy, translucent food made from fermented coconut water. It was first developed in the Philippines during a coconut shortage in 1949. Bacteria ferment the liquid and produce cellulose, forming a jelly-like mass. This process can take several days. The result is a firm, slightly crunchy cube that's often used in drinks and desserts. Its transparency comes from the uniform structure of the cellulose, which allows light to pass through evenly. Kohakutou. Kohakutou is a Japanese candy that looks like sparkling crystals. It's made from agar and sugar, then left to dry for several days. During this time, the outside forms a crunchy shell, while the inside stays soft and jelly-like. The drying process creates a semi-transparent appearance with a glassy shine. It became popular online because of its gemstone-like look. Biting into it creates a unique contrast between the crisp exterior and soft interior. Aloe vera cubes. Aloe vera cubes are translucent pieces taken from the inner gel of the aloe plant. While most people know aloe for skincare, it's also edible when properly prepared. The gel is carefully cleaned to remove bitterness and then cut into clear cubes. It's widely used in drinks across Asia. The gel's structure is mostly water held together by polysaccharides, which gives it its transparent, jelly-like appearance. The texture is slippery and slightly chewy. Consommé. Consommé is a perfectly clear soup that originates from France. Unlike regular broth, it goes through a clarification process using egg whites that trap impurities. As the mixture heats, the egg proteins form a raft that pulls particles out of the liquid. The result is a crystal-clear broth with deep, concentrated flavor. Achieving this clarity requires precision and patience. Even small mistakes can make it cloudy. Rice paper. Rice paper is a thin, translucent sheet made from rice flour and water. It's commonly used in Vietnamese dishes like fresh spring rolls. When dry, it's brittle and opaque, but once soaked in water, it becomes soft, flexible, and slightly see-through. The thinness and simple starch composition allow light to pass through easily. You can often see the fillings clearly once it's wrapped. Transparent potato chips. Transparent potato chips are a modern food experiment rather than a traditional snack. Scientists break down potatoes into starch, reshape them, and remove air bubbles to create a clear chip. The process involves gelatinizing the starch and dehydrating it in a controlled way. While they look like glass, they still carry a mild potato flavor.